Alright, so as I'm pretty sure you can tell, unless it's that greasy that it looks wet, my hair is dry right now. So most of the stuff I do is just information that comes from a group I joined on Facebook, the Curly Girl group, and most of my routine is pulled from other routines of other people, just trying out different methods that worked for me personally. And I've been trying to co-wash, but I'm finding that during this process I have been a little bit flaky up in here, so I will warn about that. Because this is still a work in progress for me, but the results I was getting with the way my current routine has gone have been really great curls. And I've gotten lots of compliments on my hair saying it looks very healthy. So, thanks for that. One of the things I noticed is a lot of people had been getting good results with dry conditioning their hair before getting into the shower. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been feeling like it's pretty good for my hair. So yeah. So let's just get to that. So what I got here is Shea Moisture Manuka, honey, and Mafura oil, intensive hydration conditioner with African rock fig, and I can't say that last part. I don't even know if I said all of this right, but I will leave, I think I'll leave a link below. I just took 2 pumps of it. This is really weird not doing by the shower. And I just put it right in my dry hair. And I massage it right in the front. Now, again, I'm going to just re-mention that I'm not a professional. I'm fairly new to this, but I found my routine so quickly and had so many people ask me how I do it, what my routine is, that this is why I'm doing the tutorial video, because it's kind of hard for me to explain in just writing or just trying to explain it without giving examples and showing it. Alright, and I'm doing 2 more pumps because I need to get to the middle. Now, this might be too much conditioner, I'm not entirely sure, but I have such a hard time getting into there onto my scalp that I do about 6 pumps of conditioner. Not super big or anything, but I massage it pretty thoroughly into my hair before I do get into the shower. And, right, my 2 more, and I put that one underneath, back here. Now again, I am not a professional. I'm fairly new to this, but this is what's been working for me lately. So if any of you out there watching this are professionals and feel like correcting me, I would love a good tip or 2 or 5. You can definitely do this and then let it sit for a little bit. And you can also just do this in the shower if you want. So then I just kind of let it sit. I actually am going to go take a shower and I'm going to put my hair up. Okay, so now that I'm all showered and stuff, I am, except for my hair is still dry and conditioned. Okay, so I'm detangling from the bottom going up, and I'm just going to massage it out of my hair. Such a flattering angle. So I'm just rinsing this out of my hair. Don't worry about your shirt on. Going upside down, massaging it out. You know, kind of scrubbing just because you're basically doing this just like a shampoo. I'm making sure that I'm scrubbing my scalp because I do actually want it to be clean, because that is, you know, co-washing. You do want to wash your hair, so yeah. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure it's all rinsed out. Okay, So I'm going to do this here. I don't know if this is actually called clumps, what I'm doing here, but you can see here, but I'm using my fingers as a wide tooth comb. And I'm kind of separating some pieces all over my head. See? Not keeping them together. So I'm doing 2 more pumps of the same conditioner. And I'm just kind of rubbing it in my hands. I'm going to do prayer hands, whatever. So that it gets really distributed. And I'm not going to put it into my scalp. I'm just putting it kind of through the ends. Making sure it gets in there, and a little bit in my bangs too. So then what I'm doing is squish to condition. Squeezing in all that conditioner, getting that moisture in there because I have low porosity hair, which I will explain that to you after all this when I can be more clearly heard. But because my hair is fine, and 2 pumps can be a lot of conditioner, especially with shea moisture, I'm going to partially put my hair back under and squish to condition while I rinse a little bit. Which personally I just feel like helps my hair, you know, get that moisture, but also makes sure that I don't have it too heavy, otherwise my curls will fall flat and they'll just kind of hang. Okay, so as you can see, my hair is dripping wet, which is good. That's exactly how you want it to be. You do it right after the shower. So first thing I'm using is this Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in conditioner. Now for this one, there's not a specific amount you want to put in your hair. Just do how much works for you. You'll probably have to find your balance. But just because hair types are so different, I can't give you a specific amount to put in your hair. So I put it on my hands, and I'm doing prayer hands out through my hair, making sure I distribute it, you know, everywhere. Okay. Okay, so now I'm doing that finger combing again with my fingers, and now I'm scrunching it in. Okay, let me rephrase that. And now I'm squishing it in. You can literally hear the water when you do this. And you want to go from the bottom and like really squish it in there. And sometimes I do this just to make sure I get it all off my scalp, so nothing's sticking flat on there. Make sure it's distributed well. Alright, I think we're good there. So, next, got this Cantu moisturizing curl activator cream. This one I actually will give you an amount you should use. I only use about a pea-size amount of it, like very small, because it's so, for my hair, it's very heavy. Yeah, so just rub that in, your hands will get all white. And for me, because my hair is fine and thin, for me, because my hair is fine and thin, I do this with that. I don't actually squeeze it in right away. I just kind of, you know, touch my hair all over. Just because I don't want to do too much, just because my hair is easily weighed down by product. Okay, so now you can see it's kind of out of my hands, so I'm going to squish that again. I'm going to do this again just so I can make sure it's all off my scalp. Make sure that none of it's just sticking on my head. Again, you can just hear it being squished in there. And for this one, I kind of put my head to the side when I do the curl activator, just because I want to make sure that I'm getting every piece of it in there. And it also helps for when I want to put that cast on, so that they kind of fall in more of a direction I'm looking to go, if that makes sense. Okay, so my last product here is Kinky Curly Curling Custard. And for this one, for me personally, I recently cut my hair, so I'm only doing 2 fingerfuls, and it's really watery feeling. So I'm going to go upside down again. I'm going to do prayer hands. Make sure I get it everywhere, but not directly onto the scalp. And then for this one, I'm going to just scrunch that in right away. I'm going to do it from side to side because I want my curls to have kind of a nice ball. They go down. By the way, yes, I do have a towel right here, so my whole floor is not wet. Now, the only thing about this process is if you don't have to, be anywhere for 3 hours and your hair takes a while to dry, you will be fine. You won't look weird. But if you're like me and do it on your lunch break or in the morning before you have to leave for work, you will look a little bit funny, and I will show you why a little bit later when my hair is actually casted and you can see it, because your cast will be hard, so it will look a little bit funny. But trust me, the end product is 100% worth it. So, okay. So now that I've showed you my routine, the next step in this is don't touch your hair. Don't do anything. Wait till it's dry. It will get hard. And then you'll do what's called scrunch the crunch, which is you will scrunch them all out and it will reveal beautiful, awesome curls. Hopefully. I mean, it could work different with everybody. So, yeah, so I'm gonna do whatever for a while and I'll come back in a little bit and show you what that cast might look like. Okay, so obviously I've done a little bit of makeup and such. Okay, so as you can see, my hair is really, I want to say sparse, but it's very stringy, very whoa. So yeah. So now this is the fun part where we just get to, ready? Okay. So I do this with just my dry hands, I don't add water. I just scrunch it. This is what we call scrunch out the crunch. SOTC. See, this is the part you've all been waiting for. It's the much more fun part. Where I don't look so scary. And some people like to use, conditioners, water, lubricant actually. I kid you not. Yes, that's exactly the kind I'm talking about, if that's what you're thinking. I haven't tried that yet just because this has been working out fine. So, yeah. So for all, it's basically, the only problem I have so far is I just cut my hair a little bit, so, by myself on my lunch break, So I got a little bit short on the top on accident, but yeah, and you just kind of have to play with it, see what you want to do with it. I'm definitely open to trying more methods later on, but for now, this is what I've got. This is what works. This is where my curls come from. Yeah, some of them were a little bit, you know, see, like I said, I cut my bangs a little short, so they're kind of all right there. But no heat, no iron, not even a blow dryer, just 100% air drying, and being adorable. I actually feel so good right now. I haven't done my makeup in a while, so this feels nice. I'm a little less dizzy than I was this morning, so maybe my ears are feeling better, but yeah. So this is what my final product looks like. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so now that I just took like 50 billion selfies, I am not ashamed. Anyways, so my hair type is kind of a big mix. When I figure out at some point how to, incorporate pictures and stuff into my videos, I would give you an example, but I don't know how to do that yet, so you can head over to my Instagram and see what my hair used to look like when I thought it was curly. I'll leave that below too, or in some place where you can find it. But yeah, my hair is kind of like, I want to say anywhere from 2C to 3C curls. There is a YouTuber who actually, she's the reason that I was inspired enough to do this again, Curly Penny. You can go find her. She has tons of explanations and helpful hints, tips, tricks, health things. I'm still learning, but if you want more insight on things of someone who already knows a lot of things, go to her. Yeah, and you can figure out hair types and this and that. I can, you know, do more tutorials later on. I definitely am sticking to this right now, but I hope to post more videos in the future once I figure out, you know, more about this and, you know, continue on this. And shout out to anyone who's actually encouraged me to do this, because I wanted to do this 5 years ago. Unfortunately, I ran into a few bumps. I made a post that went viral, and it did not turn out the way I hoped to. A lot of harassment, a lot of bad comments, a lot of really inappropriate things said to me personally. So I was a little bit scared, you know, to do this. Not to mention I lost my follower base because I did go AWOL from the internet for about 6 months, just because of safety purposes, and I needed to do some personal growth and thinking and blah blah blah. So yeah, so hopefully this works out. I'm really hoping to encourage and inspire people and inform them, and just kind of make a place where people come to, I don't know, get away from bad days or distract them when they need distracting, you know. Just really a happy, confident, encouraging environment where you can just watch a video and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that too, or hey, I'm gonna wear that red lipstick today, I'm gonna wear that outfit today, because like this, I never would have worn this for any reason whatsoever, because it wasn't, you know, not to mention before then I never would have made a video with no makeup on, but I did. Why? Because I like myself now, both ways, you know, with and without. So yeah. Thanks for watching, if you did. Thank you. Bye.